Hello, my friends and subscribers. This is Real Action News Media, who brings you news, views, and reviews. Today, I have two stories to share with you, straight out of the diaspora, Canada. First story up: drug seized in cross border investigation between Canada and the United States, valued $139 million. Police services and border agencies in Canada and the United States investigation has resulted in the seizure of nearly 1.7 tons of illegal drugs. The Project Bay combines investigations resulted one of authorities' largest drug busts. The estimated street value of the drugs seized is more than $139 million. The investigation started in January of 2025. It targeted the importation and drug trafficking of illegal drugs linked to Canada and U.S. borders trafficking network. They uncovered a broker-style operation within the commercial trucking industry, allegedly established a transportation network to move illegal drugs across the border. The investigation alleged the operations arranged for drivers to knowingly transport illicit substance through legitimate supply chains. Police said the investigation was assisted and support from several law enforcement partners, including U.S. Homeland Security Investigation and the Drug Enforcement Administration that deals with the international aspect of the case. Toronto Police Service and Peel Regional Police provide operational and investigative support. On June 25, 2020, police used 18 search warrants at homes and businesses in Windsor, Brampton, and other adjoining areas. On July 14, two search warrants were executed in Markham and Caledon. And on July 20th, two more search warrants were executed in Brampton. There were no mention of any or if any arrest has taken place or anyone was taken into custody for this big drug bust and great investigation. There's a lot of drugs that traveling across the borders, so a lot of monies are being changing from hands to hand. So all I can say, man, keep your nose clean, stay out of trouble. Moving on to the second news that I have to partake to you guys, and this one is not a good one. This one is it's just continuous shooting and killing and things that is unnecessary, taking others' life and hurting other people. It don't worth it. And I think people should have second thought before whatever you do. Okay, let's move on. Woman fatally shot in Toronto and the suspect is arrested. A suspect has been arrested after a target shooting that fatally killed a woman early Friday morning in Etobicoke. Police respond to reports of a shooting in a residential area in Humberwood and Rexdale Boulevard after 7 a.m. When police arrived on scene, they found an adult woman suffering from gunshot wounds. She was later pronounced dead at the scene. Through the morning, police and their tactical unit had been canvassing the area searching for a suspect. About 1:30 p.m. that same day, police confirmed that an arrest has been made. Duty Inspector Scott Bradbury said investigators were withholding the victim's identity until family members were notified. But later, the same day, her identity was released and it was identified she was identified as 26-year-old Navneet Kaur. An eyewitness told CP24 News that he saw a man approach the woman and speak with her for a short while before shooting her. He then walked away southbound on Highway 427. Homicide investigators will remain at the scene and officers will continue canvassing the area for witnesses and surveillance footages. Anyone with information, please contact or come forward and contact Toronto Police at 416-808-2222 or Crime Stoppers unanimously. Today the street is not too nice today, so people just have to be aware of their surrounding. Keep your eyes open, just make sure you trust yourself and always be skeptic of others because you don't know who is who and what's happening out there. So my friends and subscribers, please like, share, hit the notification bell and subscribe. And remember, take care of yourself, because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. Always try to be safe and do things safe. Thank you, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.